Well, good morning, everyone. My name is Mighty Stream. Today is October the 21st, and I'm going to do your spiritual principle a day in a meditation. Hope you're having a beautiful morning. Let's go ahead and get right into the meditation. I'm brought to you by Hope Through Navigation, and this is our Hood Recovery Services. If you need to reach me, feel free to do so at recoveryofhope21@gmail.com. All right, I did it. Yay. Got through that part. Okay. October 21st, spiritual principle day is going to be, looks like optimism. Optimism and that storied glass of water. Just for today, my thoughts will be on my recovery, living and enjoying life without the use of drugs. Basic text, chapter 9, just for today, living the program. People often talk about pessimism and optimism in terms of seeing the glass as being half empty or half full. As addicts, many of us think about it more in terms like, what's in the glass, though? Is it any good? When can I get more? Or, do you have more than I do? Let me have some of yours. No matter how many glasses we have or how full they are, we addicts tend to always be concerned with where the next one is coming from and or what the people around us have in theirs. We often forget that before recovery, we either didn't have a glass at all or couldn't keep one full or not. We hear just for today read so often that we may forget how revolutionary the shift in thinking it proposes is for us. Instead of focusing on what's next or what's going on around us, we are called to focus on ourselves right here and right now. The principles of optimism and hope often seem to be forward looking, directing our attention to what is yet to come. However, as anyone who has ever been assigned to a gratitude list can tell you, focusing on what is going well for us in the present moment can dramatically change our outlook on our lives. That is so beautiful. That goes right along with it just for today. When we focus on our recovery, on living and enjoying life without the use of drugs, our fears and anxieties tend to melt away. We become less concerned with matters like when our glass is going to get refilled. If we look into the glasses of those around us, it's to see whether we can share what we have with them. Focusing on our glass, our recovery, gives us optimism by reminding us that we will be okay no matter what. Being in recovery means I no longer have to wonder whether the glass is half empty or half full. Not only do I have what I need, I have enough to share. I no longer need to compare with others. I love that. I no longer need to compare with others. That's beautiful. So, optimism and hope. And it talks about how sometimes when we use those terms, we think of them in a sense of forward, right? The future. I need to be hopeful about the future, optimistic about the future. But this meditation is saying, what about right now? If you listen to the Just for Today meditation, what about right now? What about what's going on in your life today, right now? Can you be optimistic about that? Can you analyze your circumstances and say, you know what? I was on the wake up list. I have my feet, I have my hands, I have my present mind, and I'm able to think and do for myself. Whatever your circumstances are, maybe you're physically challenged and you need some help. So I'm not saying that that is for everyone, but certainly if you're listening, There's something that you can look at in your life today and be optimistic about. I know you can. I know that you can. Even if you woke up and got bad news about losing a loved one, you would still be able to look at that situation within the pain, within the sorrow, within the regret, the remorse, the all of those emotions, anger, right? All of those emotions that would come with losing someone that you love, you would still be able to use that loss as a place to jump into gratitude and say, man, whew, that was close. That could have been me. See what I'm saying? Even in that, you would be able to find something to be optimistic about. In the worst case scenario, I personally would be able to find something to be, if nothing more, actually, it is everything. So to say it like that is wrong for my energy. But I would say, if nothing less, I would have gratitude for my life even more and be more thankful and be more committed to showing my gratitude. I want for you to think about that. Sit in this today, and you know what you can do? It's talking about anyone that has received the assignment of a gratitude list knows how just looking at the here and now with eyes of optimism can change everything, right? I want for you today to think about, just think about, I went to the wrong day. I want for you today to just be thinking about what it is right here, October 21st, optimism in that stored glass of water. What is it just for today? Let your thoughts be on your recovery, living and enjoying your life without the use of drugs. Can you do that for me? Can you write a gratitude list? Go to that permanent gratitude list that we talked about several months ago in the month of May, I think, that is supposed to be written in your basic text or in a piece of literature or on a piece of paper and shoved in your basic text. That permanent gratitude list. And I want you to go over that and add a couple more things. Keep it alive. Keep your gratitude alive. Keep your optimism alive. I guarantee you, today is going to be great for you if you do that. My name is Mighty Stream. I am an addict. I'm seeking recovery every day. I'm excited to be on this podcast with you. I'm going to have a great day on purpose, and I want you to do the same. I'll be talking to you tomorrow.